Om Shanti. Brahma Baba experienced the respect from Shiva Baba. He had the vision of Vishnu, and he heard the voice from Shiva Baba. This is what you're going to become. Brahma Baba accepted, and he remained in self-respect of who am I. Brahma Baba very often would say, I am becoming little Prince Sri Krishna. So with that self-respect, Baba's face had a beautiful smile, like a little Prince Krishna. So accepting respect from Shiva Baba. What Baba says for me, to create that awareness and sit on the seat of that awareness of self-respect. And give respect to everyone. Om Shanti.
हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
जैसे ये पक्का है कि मैं शरीर नहीं हूं, मैं आत्मा हूं। और कौन सी आत्मा हूं ये भी पता है। ऐसे निश्चय बुद्धि की विजय भी इतनी निश्चित है। हार असंभव है और विजय निश्चित है। जब भी किसी भी प्रकार की बातें सामने आती है और ये भी निश्चित है कि अंत तक बातें आनी है, लेकिन चारों तरफ की निश्चय बुद्धि एक ही समय पर चारी तरफ का निश्चय पक्का चाहिए। तीन है और एक नहीं है तो विजय निश्चित नहीं है, लेकिन मेहनत से विजय होगी। निश्चित विजय वाले को मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ेगी। कई बार कहीं कहती है बाप दादा तो बहुत अच्छा, वो तो पक्का है कि बाप है और हम बच्चे हैं और बाप से ही संबंध है, लेकिन देवी परिवार में किटकिट होती है, उसमें निश्चय डगमग हो जाता है। इसलिए परिवार को छोड़ देते, हल्का कर देते, बाप को पक्का करेंगे। एक साइड तो ढीला हो गया ना, बिना परिवार के माला में आना है या नहीं आना है? माला में आना है, सभी को आना है। अच्छा, 108 या 16,000 में आना है, 108 में आना है और बैठे है 3,000। 3,000 में से कौन कौन आना है 108 में? सभी आएंगे। अच्छा, सभी आएंगे तो माला का नंबर बढ़ जाएगा।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Be one with an elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone. Merciful Bestower. Because a charitable soul, stable in his self-respect, is a merciful bestower, he will uplift those who have fallen. Those who are in their self-respect will never have thoughts or speak words such as, "Why did you fall? You had to fall. You are suffering for your own actions. If you do something, you will definitely receive the return of it." They will not have the slightest trace of bossiness. Those who are in their self-respect will never become body conscious. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today is day 13. Be one with elevated self-respect and and continue to give regard to everyone. Today's topic, Merciful Bestower. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is okay. Yes, Avyakti Parivar and Vyakta Parivar. Those who are in person here. Do we keep ourselves well or Baba keeps us well? We keep ourselves well or Baba keeps us well? Both. Our Didi Mohini used to say, and then one time I know Sakar Baba and Avyak Baba both used to say, a sensible one will keep oneself okay. Baba does take care of us, but Baba also wants us, respect for Baba is to use knowledge. That means wherever there is fluctuation or whatever, use knowledge, power of knowledge, light of knowledge. If knowledge is really power, right? If suddenly electricity disappears or it becomes dark, electrician will come and it will take 1 minute to fix it, right? So it's power, no? Any knowledge which you take is power. They say light and might of knowledge. So using knowledge, like Baba has given us knowledge of drama, but we don't use drama, right? And then we go to Baba, one Baba, I need help. You think Baba will help? Maybe 1 time, 2 times, but use drama. And that's what I noticed when Shiv Baba was in Brahma Baba and Sakar Baba. Baba always used to observe us. Are we using knowledge? Are we creating our stage with the practice of knowledge? So knowledge and yoga both are very important, right? So it rarely happened that we went in front of Baba. When I say Baba, here is Sakar Bab Dada. Baba always looked at our face because Baba wanted to see each one of us very happy, full of enthusiasm, and serving with love. You know, there was a time we had to take a group to Madhuban. Everyone went with a group because Baba said the gardener has come with no flowers, no bouquet. So it was never that you just go. So it was like 20, 30, how many you, within a year, because it used to be annual visit. So within a year, how many flowers you have created. And that's what gardener has to do. So I remember we were 12, 13 of us, very many years ago. And there was one mother, so she was holding a thermos, big thermos, to get water. So someone saw her, and actually she was one of, like a guest, husband and wife. So it was 9 o'clock. So Baba called for me, and I was in the room. And so anyway, when Baba calls, Baba says, "Are you all right?" So I said, "Yes, Baba, I am okay." So I said, wanted to know why he is asking, how come I was in the room and this mother was older, is getting water. So Baba was saying, because you are guide, you are supposed to seek help or send someone or get water. So as soon as you are not accurate in your action, immediately he will say, are you okay? And that after that we realize, because there is a timetable for everything, no? So if we are not following timetable, then also Baba came to know. Baba called, child, you are okay? Child, are you okay? So how following Shrimad, following timetable, using knowledge, using yoga, and keep ourselves okay. That means happy, enthusiastic, ever ready also. As soon as you show a sign that you can do, the Prakash Mani say, are you okay? And it's not physically, right? It is inside. Many times it used to happen. Dadi Prakash Mani couldn't go. There is an invitation, or so they will ask me if I could go. And I'm thinking, it's a small plane, I go, what will happen? Some people are not easy to travel, even if I have traveled a lot, but still, are you okay? And this is something like they are unlocking from inside some of our strength, where we could be ever ready and say many times. So this is what, whenever Baba looks at us, how we should be okay. And then you keep getting blessings from Baba. But if every time he has to work on you, no, this happened, then another thing happened, then another, like you always have something. So then Baba has to fix it, and then you get blessing. But if you can do your homework, keep yourself well, move on, don't get stuck on anything, then you keep getting Baba's blessings. That's what really I experienced. That in front of God, you always have to be, what? Okay. Yeah. This time in regional meeting, we talked about a new slogan, and that is, I am full. You come out of dining room and you're still looking for something. Oh, I'm looking for a little sweet because I'm full, I had everything. So it's not only okay, but we have to be what? Yeah, loveful, peaceful, blissful, knowledgeful, full. So I was sharing that how Jagdish Bhai, he was serious but very jovial. When you listen to his talks and the jokes in between. So when Dadis, he was very much in the beginning in Delhi when service began. So he was with Dadis, I was there at that time too. So Dadis used to say, fool. Fool in Hindi is flower. And fool also is, and then there is full. So he used to try to tell them that this is India, and when you say fool, it could mean something else. So he used to teach the full. So full, fool, full. So it's little difference here. So full, we always say, we are always full. Because now is the time we don't have to have anything lacking, nothing. And so keep ourselves full, use knowledge, use yoga, dharna, whatever we just take out, dadis, even at the age, late age, midnight you wake up, oh, I'm not able to sleep, what happened? If I don't sleep enough, what will happen in the morning? Tomorrow I have a busy day, I need to really sleep. But that's not what dadis did. They had a chair next to bed, and on the table there is a little lamp, every dadi, little lamp. So when they wake up, there is Murli and or World Renewal, Gyanamrit on the table. They turn on light, start reading, and they read one or two sentences and they start churning on that. And within few minutes you can sleep. Anytime you wake up, you just either practice bodiless stage or practice soul consciousness. And also, I sometimes feel maybe some souls need sakash. Okay, sit and just give light and might. And you are able to sleep, but also you don't keep saying next day, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. But that's good you couldn't sleep, because you could remember Baba, right? So never you get upset about it, but rather at that time you think it's time to earn income. Baba might be also free at this time. Let me go and sit next to Baba. So you enjoy those few moments and then you sleep well, actually. So keeping ourselves full and okay is our foremost duty, responsibility both, so that we can also help others to remain full and okay, right? Now Baba looks at us, right? Are we in our self-respect? So what is that self-respect? Our aim and object is our self-respect. What are we becoming? What are we becoming? Lakshmi Narayan, right? What are we becoming? Deity. What are we becoming? Angel. What are we becoming? World servers. What are we becoming? World transformers. Right? You can add, keep adding. Take any one of that, what Baba is telling you you are, and stay in that self-respect. Any, whichever you like most. You are becoming gods and goddesses. I like it very much. So immerse that. I'm a goddess. Then which one? Whichever is needed. Kali, Durga, Saraswati, Lakshmi, whichever. You become that. So being in self-respect, saying, then you are a charitable soul. Not only pure soul, but charitable. One who fulfills at the right time, the right moment, the need of every soul. But also, you are merciful. In self-respect, you are merciful. Now, this is something very simple, right? But why are we taking it as a homework? So that tomorrow you can notice, did charitable thoughts came in my mind? Was I merciful? And you check and then you imbibe, reflect on that. Someone's hand burns little bit, very often in kitchen. So other one is saying, but the way she does it, it will burn anyway. So I say, but she was cooking. She's small, her hand is small, and the spoon is so big, pot is so deep, that it reaches only half arm. So naturally those red marks, burn marks are there. But you don't have to say this, right? Because one is already in pain, already looking at that, but still doing yajna seva, continuing, not saying I won't do anymore. So what? A charitable soul will bless her. I always tell whatever anyone is doing, whatever seva, bless you so that you can continue to do. Because any time, because of any circumstances, one might not be able to do that. So blessings are required for those who are constantly doing karma yoga. A lot of blessings are required so they continue to do it. Every soul, everyone does something or other. So not that, okay, anything, because so many things happen. Whether it is a burn, whether it is a fall, or whether it is any kind of disability happens, what we have to do is blessings. No? So Baba is connecting your self-respect, our self-respect, with our capacity to give blessings. And also then Baba says, that will help you more, that you will not have any body consciousness. That's great, right? Because every little act and movement is on consciousness, whether body consciousness or soul consciousness. How do I look? How do I say? What do I say? So it depends on my consciousness. Right? And self-respect have deep connection with consciousness. So our homework, our determination for tomorrow, charitable soul and a merciful soul. And stay in self-respect of these two qualities. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi. We have a few questions for you.
Oh, you have? Okay.
This deep secret you just shared with us about that when we give blessings, then we are getting rid of body consciousness. That is the easiest way to get rid of body consciousness. You just keep giving blessings to souls. When you started what you were sharing, you were talking about using drama. So I wanted to know, how do you use drama these days? Do you have new methods, or are you just using the same thing that Baba is saying? How are you using drama?
When you say drama, then past is past. Even something happened 5 minutes before, we keep exploring. Why? This one shouldn't. What can you do? It's drama. And I really now experience it's a game. Maya is playing, we are playing, and souls are into that, keep playing the games, without realizing and deeply understanding. It's drama, it's accurate. Whatever is happening in drama is accurate, right? So drama, so you don't use your energy of thoughts and intellect into just keep exploring, keep going into back and forth into same situation. It's drama, it happened, right? So holding or hurt or all that is body consciousness. No? So when you are in self-respect, you will apply drama and you won't have anything, nothing. Before both said, there are two of you. Okay, body man, go ahead.
Well, then you spark questions. But earlier on today, there was a lovely group discussing the whole thing of being easy while being busy. And this is a quality that I've particularly seen, you know, in Daddy and yourself. So much to do, so much responsibility. And with Daddy, I used to always feel that, you know, you could phone her and it felt like as if she was your grandmother and the only thing she had to do was to wait for your phone call. And then others of us will say, I'm too busy, I've got this to do, I have this to do and this to do. And it almost feels like as if it's a form of crying when I'm saying that I've got this to do, I have that to do. So how do you come to that stage of being so busy and yet look like as if you have all the time in the world?
Yeah. It's up to us now how we feel it. But when I came in knowledge and I had finished school, I was in university. And so I had to read a lot, study. And Mama was coming to the center I was. So when Mama is coming first time, so you have to prepare all that. So you have to study, run the center, prepare for, like you all were talking about visitors today. So I was kind of, I had few hours of sleep. And that young person, one can manage. So when Mama came after a few days, she was with us for 5 days. And I said to Mama that sometimes I don't know how do I manage my day. I have to study, I have to go to college, I have to run the center, and then it was a beautiful center, very modern. And so everyone used to come and see the center. So visitors. Mama said, all that is in your head. So you are busy in your head, right? I said, not head, because it's practical too. But Mama said, in the morning when you wake up, you just create 1, 2, 3 what you have to do for the day and write it down. Don't carry anything in your head. I said, okay. So I wrote, I have to do this, few hours of this, few hours of this. And I found there is enough time, in the sense of, suddenly I realized that, and I keep telling everyone, those who sing this song, I have so much to do, I have so much, I keep them, write down, write how many things you have to do, and keep doing it, and you will find they are done. So this whole, and second thing Didi said, or no, Mama said, but if you have only this thought, how will you remember Baba? If you always think of, I have to do this. So I realized that if I have to remember Baba, which is very necessary, because it's yoga which keeps the task obstacle-free. So you are busy, but if you do not have good yoga, a lot of time will go in obstacles. So it was very interesting. I developed this hobby of remembering Baba and have my everything in the morning. I get up and I just write, this has to be done, this. And otherwise what happened, like some children, whole day, I have to do homework, I have to study. And then they keep wasting time and keep saying that, So I think that this was one, but I also liked what Eric said today, because sometimes we don't realize, since Rashmin Mehta, our lawyer, he has left body, since then he has double work or even more, everyone for every little thing. Today he had 2 properties to look at, papers. Today he had every task you can think of, legal, official, and still I never see him saying no. Like even if we call, I have to go somewhere urgently, and can you drive us? Generally Bhumiben drives, but he takes a minute, yes, sure, I will go. But the support he gives, once we were going for a visa, Russia's, visa, and it was snowing in Manhattan, and the gate was closed. He said, "Hold on, let's see." You know, it's surprising there. I don't want to talk about their policies, but very encouraging, very enthusiastic, holding like it's all right, it's going to happen. You will get visa, they can't reject. You will keep saying good things so that our energy doesn't go down. And we say, anyway, it's not going to work. It's going to work. So now I realize the way he said that it's God's work, and God will do it. I'm only helping. So every time I ask him, will you manage this again? Because sometimes it comes to me, I give him. And then also the quality of he will not do anything without asking, or always he will say, you think we can approve this? You think we can? And I really sometimes say, okay, you have so much experience now. But he says, no, I have to. So thinking this is God's task, we are only helping. And you do whatever way you can help souls. Again, helping Yagya, you know. So I was hearing everything I hear what you were talking here. Tomorrow I will tell many comments.
Yeah.
But I liked the way he answered. And it's true, because anytime you call him, a lot of, yes, enthusiasm. And
The other thing that he said that was very striking was that he does the tasks that are asked of him, but he doesn't get involved with the people. But the other question for me was, and I think there's a little bit of might be a secret, open secret, is that such as yourself, we can include Eric if we like, but I've seen it in the seniors, that they appear like as if they don't have anything to do, but part of it is because internally their vibration is such that others are inspired to do it. Whereas sometimes people get so caught up and I have to do it, nobody can do it better than me, or it won't be done right if I don't do it. And so...
yeah, every day I'm looking for someone who can replace me in Avyakti Parivar. Honestly, because I say it's almost 3 years now, and I don't see numbers are growing. A lot of people in their own way taking benefit. It's all over the world. We started with little, and I say I have to have, but then I know that Baba is helping, so I'm able to do it. Yeah. No, I think that when you start seeing this God's plan, this Baba, like for Peace Village, I know that Avyak Bab Dada and Madhuban, Brother Rick and them had gone, should get it. And I was saying, no, 110 bathrooms, who will clean? Who will maintain? We don't know even when they talk of water and oil and so many aspects, you know, a lot of things we didn't know. And then I said to me that myself, if when everyone is ready, Baba is saying it, it's required, and if I say no, I don't know what will be next. So I really convinced myself, say yes. You know, say yes. I said, okay, then I called, said, we are ready, let's go ahead. You know, try to see how, and Dadi Janki was very keen also that we should get it. So it's like a lot of learning there, but deep within. So our lawyer is saying it's easy to buy elephant. It's not easy to feed elephant. So I say, it's not my elephant. Whose elephant he has to worry, not me. And these were really, immediately I told him, and he felt very light. And he always says, lawyer used to say that whenever you talk to her, she convinced you that let's do it. No, because he was saying it's too much, you know, to maintain. It's quite a big property. You have experience of one apartment, one house. And here it's like, vast. But it's Baba's magic. Oh, everyone is doing. We had one sister from England. She used to do all gardening. And then now others are taking interest. Every time I come, Elizabeth is taking care of the garden, and she enjoys so much. A lot of love she does all gardening. So it's like Baba now, basically. So easy, yeah. These days, lot of big situations come, and I immediately think little, and I don't know, I get answer, and then I give to Baba. I said, well, it's your task, your situation. You take care, and whatever I can, I will do it. Another question?
Didi, this is from today's Murli. I've been thinking about it and I really wanted to know your take on it. Baba said that the cycle is the truth today in the Murli. What is your take on it? He was saying the golden age is the truth, and then he said the cycle is the truth.
Baba's many times give example from Sikh scripture, Granth, and in which it says, Adi Sat, Yugadi Sach. So in that cycle that means everything what is happening is real and truth. No? It's not illusion, means it's happening. Not only that, but the principles, based on principles, whatever is happening is accurate in drama. Everything is accurate, so it is truth. Adi be such, Yugadi be such. There's something more after that. Have be such, Hosi be such. So yes, it is truth. God is truth. We sometimes don't realize that how little each one of us are in this whole universe. When I sometimes feel air, water, unlimited, all over world, moving, doing what they are supposed to be doing, and in that one soul in the body playing the part. So I play with them, sometimes I say, okay, you going on, I will keep going on. And we all are eternal, no? So that's the truth. Every aspect you take, oh, that's truth, So cycle is also truth. You have to be friendly with drama. You have to be friendly with drama. More you are friendly with drama, drama cooperates you very much,
Last question. In
Modi is raising. Now
the blessing. In the blessing, Baba was talking about renouncing the consciousness of I and mine. And I've been thinking about it, today's blessing, about being an instrument, renouncing the consciousness of I and mine. When do you think in the cycle we got I and mine? Was it in the Silver Age or the Copper Age? I mean, how deep is this I and mine? Sometimes I wonder if we got I and mine in the Silver Age.
No, everything begins between the confluence of silver and copper, no? The main transition happened there, but very little percentage of body consciousness, very little. And gradually it keeps growing. And now nobody knows soul. Those who talk about the soul, they say, my soul. Lokik people, my soul says that. They don't say I soul. Only BKs say I soul. They only know what is truth.
So Didi, when we say that from the golden age to the silver age, we lose 2 degrees, from 16 to 14, what are these 2 degrees that we lose?
Purity. Because every birth we're taking, some alloy is being mixed, alloy of sanskars. So little by little. So it's basically purity. And when degrees of purity reduce, then, so that's what really happens, purity. Yes.
Didi, just it was a thought in the meditation that unlike the daddies, they all had each other, and you had the daddies, but now none of them are here. Do you ever feel lonely?
Let me add my question to what Wadi just said. I was having the same question, which was Daddy Chanky used to say, Daddy Gulzar loves me because I talk to her about good things. And I wonder sometimes, do we meet you with spiritual things from Baba, or do we meet you with requests and complaints and lists, and we're not your friend then?
Daddy Janki once, when I saw her, the only time I ever saw her in tears, she was taking leave from Daddy G. Daddy G was going back to India from London, and I was in the car with Daddy, and I said, "What was that all about? Why did you have tears?" She said, "It's just so good to know that I have the support of equals. Equals. Do you consider you have equals?" And I don't mean, again, I know you don't see yourself as higher or anything, but that thing of equals.
Yes, many questions you have asked, not one.
It's still back to, do you ever get lonely?
Yeah, the first one I would want to say, I feel a lot of support. I don't know. Family here in India is amazing, amazing. I just, my heart is just melts with the love and support. There is so much. But yeah, what I do miss that, whatever I am talking, from wherever my feelings, some are able to relate and interact, and some not yet, So sometimes you look for equals where you can really go deeper into chats. And I know Sister Gayatri is one of them. She always digs questions and from only this, that. So even here, I couldn't, how much I wanted to be with all of you, but it couldn't. But my feeling was that, of course, we do what we have done. It's amazing. Every area you all talked, worked, was very, very good. But then on the other side, I feel could have been little more deeper, because in regional retreat we did, like you heard Bhog message, all that, little bit, let's go little higher into our thinking, our reasoning, our everything, more subtle, more higher. And we offered Bhog twice in the region. And a lot of souls had experience of subtle regions first time. And so I think that my feeling for every soul is, let's go a little bit more subtle, see things from there instead of seeing from what you would have seen 5 years ago. We need to make a shift, and from there then we do service, different kind of service. So I don't know if I miss anything or anyone, because I am very much happy with Baba and all of you, because I have enough around to, kind of be happy with, and it's quite a big family, right? It's so interesting that when you have big family, you have more problems, right? So when we were talking to Nirvar Bhai about something, Nirvar Bhai said, she was talking to Bhumiben and saying, it's a big family. Big family means everyone will talk, right? Not 10 people, 20. Thousands will talk or comment. So take it, it's a big family. And that was very interesting for me. I always said, it's a big family. You know how many are in India? Every time you go, there are 20,000 people. And it's a big family. But it's very loving, very loving. Right? If Bhumi had a chance, she will just go to India and say, let's stay there, right? But because of certain circumstances, we're dividing 4 months there, 6 months like this. But no, I don't know if I miss anything. Because you wake up in the morning, you have Baba, then I listen Murli. Then, by the time other activities start, there is no time even to miss anything. Okay. Anyone else has question? There is mic. Okay.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, everyone. They were very good questions. Avikti Parivar also enjoyed and got opportunity. And here we are in Peace Village. We have a big family here from all over USA, all the main instruments from different centers. So would like to say hello to Avikti Parivar. So meanwhile, our family will come on the screen. Just want to go through tomorrow's program. Tomorrow is Wednesday, 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. meditation Amrit Vela, and then tomorrow is Wednesday. So awake the children Murli class from 5 to 5:30 p.m. Evening 6 p.m. meditation will start, followed by Hindi series, followed by meditation commentary by Didi, live English series, and awake the journey. So here we go. Put the gallery view, please. We save ourselves here. Can we see the Avikti Parivar? Can you put gallery view, please? Here you go. Om Shanti, everyone. Can you all wave your hands? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So now we'll do Avik Murli. Welcome to Avik the Journey. Avik Murli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
You can make a program as to how much attention you paid to your pilgrimage of remembrance in between from morning till night. You should keep this diary. Make your plan of remembrance at Amrit Vela. For instance, when you remain busy in a physical task, in that too, let there be the discipline of staying in remembrance for a short while. At that time, remind others of 2 to 3 minutes that it is now the time for you to remember Baba, and so they should also stay in remembrance. Just as traffic is stopped at fixed times, so that no matter how urgent something may be, even if a patient has to be taken to hospital, that will also wait. Similarly, make your timetable like this as much as possible, so that others will see that that is your time which is fixed for remembrance, and so they would also follow you. No matter what task it is, adjust it slightly and take out a few minutes for remembrance, and it will influence the atmosphere. Everyone will follow one another. The intellect will receive rest and be filled with power. The atmosphere will receive cooperation, and there will be uniqueness visible. Earlier, you used to remind one another, Shiv Baba yaad hai? Are you remembering Shiv Baba? In the same way, when you see that someone is in physical consciousness a great deal, you should adopt such a peaceful form and not say anything to that person, so that he can understand just through a signal. Through this, the atmosphere will remain spiritual. The final stage of you children is that of granting visions. Whatever form you become in a practical way, that is the image of granting visions you will become. When all of you become images that grant visions, your sanskaras will also become like that in a practical form. The more you charge yourself, the more you will be able to successfully carry out the task of being in charge. You should take every step while considering yourself to be an instrument, because the vision of the souls of the entire world is on you souls. Just as people have a vision through you of godly love, of elevated knowledge, and of elevated divine activities, in the same way, they should have just as clear a vision of the avyakt stage. You should create such a plan that anyone can feel that you are an angel who is walking and moving, just as you experience the angelic stage in the Sakar form. Even while having such a huge responsibility, Baba continued to give you the experience of the subtle and the incorporeal stages. The final form of the stage of all of you should also be clearly visible. No matter how peaceless, restless, or frightened someone may be, the power from your second of your drishti, your attitude and consciousness should make him completely peaceful. No matter how much someone may be in a physical consciousness, he should experience the avyakt stage as soon as he comes in front of you. Your drishti should work like rays. The result up to the present time is that you are successful in the task of giving the light of knowledge as master sons of knowledge. But you still have to perform the task of destroying the germs of the sanskaras of each and every soul with the might of the rays. You have passed in giving light, but the task of giving might still remains. To be continued. Om Shanti.
वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले, आठों ही प्रहर मेरे तेरे ध्यान में लग जाए, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले। उसने हमें अपनाया, उसने हमें अपनाया, कोई पूछे कौन मिला, मुख कैसे बतलाए, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले। चुप रहना चाहे हम, ये आंखें बोलती है, इनमें बसता है तो सब भेद ये खोलती है, सब भेद ये खोलती है, चेहरे की ये मुस्कान तेरा पता बता जाए, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले। किसी और ने ना देखा, बस हम और तुम थे जब बदली जीवन रेखा, बदली जीवन रेखा, चमके क्यों ना भाग्य भला, भगवान जो चमकाए, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले, आठों ही प्रहर मेरे तेरे ध्यान में लग जाए, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान सुनाने वाले, वरदान लुटाने वाले, सद्ज्ञान।
Om Shanti.